Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. If you're new to the channel, be sure to give us a sub, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that we have coming out, because we are dropping every single issue of the King in Black line. In this video, we're going to be covering King in Black, Black Panther, issue number 1. Now, this will be the last one we cover for this morning, and we will cover the rest of the King in Black line later on this afternoon. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I do have a Patreon, so if you guys want to support the channel in another way, go ahead and check that out. We have tons of exclusive merch for Patreon members only, and here in the near future, we're going to have a ton of exclusive content dropped specifically for Patreon members only. And with that being said, let's dive into this issue. Alright, so getting into this one, we pick up with Black Panther over the skies of Wakanda, watching as the invasion takes place. And there are symbiote dragons all over the sky. And the forces of Wakanda are doing their best to hold off all of this. But it's seeming like it's not enough. And as Black Panther lands on the ground, he tells all of his warriors to don their sheaths, to rally to him, because they can't save the fallen at this point. But he's not going to allow any more to fall. And he takes all of his energy and he blasts around him. And this temporarily stops the invasion, at least for this battle. But they're going to adapt to it, and it's not going to work a second time. So they have to come up with some kind of other contingency. And this is where we pick up with Shuri. And she's calculating what the best option to do here is. Because this isn't like any conventional battle that they've ever fought. This is an infection. Wakanda is a living, breathing thing. And Knull's symbiote army isn't invading. Not in any conventional way anyway. They have no gunships or tanks or battle suits. They're not destroying structures or holding territory. They're taking people over. And the pattern mirrors a viral infection growing within inside the body of Wakanda. And so their best option here, in her opinion, is to gather every survivor they can and run. But this is when Black Panther chimes in and says that there might be another way. And they talk a little bit about the breaches that are on the shield. And he says there's no point in reinforcing the shield at this point because they're already breaking in. And they're just going to continue to do so. And they're going to deprive themselves of all this energy, diverting it to the shields for no reason at all. And Black Panther, he tells them that some need to run. The first priority is the safety of the people. Those who can't escape the cities must take shelter in the bunkers. And this is when they ask him where Storm is. And he thinks to himself that he can't think about her. Not right now. He has to focus on saving Wakanda. And he simply tells them that she's no longer a factor. And then he tells Shuri that she needs to get the prototype out of the vault. And Black Panther's gonna go do something to try to stop all of this. Try to make something that's going to help them win this battle. And Shuri is going to protect the people. And the general is going to pilot the Hand of Bast. And they try to argue with him a little bit on this, but then he shows them what's going on, not just in Wakanda, but all over the world. This virus is spreading everywhere, and if they don't stop the progression, it's going to take them all over. And so they need to trust in him. They need to trust in Black Panther. And so they all head off to do their tasks. And we see our heroes gathering what items they need to prepare for this battle. And Shuri connects to the souls of her sisters. And we see her controlling spirit dolls. And she takes these forces and heads out into the street, protecting all that she can, getting people to safety. As Black Panther is sitting in the laboratory, tinkering, trying to find a way to create something that's going to be strong enough to take out all these symbiotes. And she asks why they're calling over comms. Like, why is he talking to her right now when he should be working on this device? And he tells her that he just wanted to apologize. And she doesn't understand at first, but then she does. Because all the symbiotes start raining down. And everybody out in the open is taken over. But this is when we see the deployment of the Hand of Bast. Now, the Hand of Bast was built to kill the Phoenix. So it should be enough to hold off the forces of Knull. And we see the Panther and the Dragon go at it. As Shuri breaks into the lab that Black Panther is in. And he blows a hole in the wall, but not trying to hurt his sister, but trying to escape. Being able to jump out he lands on the ground only to be caught up, and the symbiotes think they have him, but he breaks free, making his way through the crowd, taking the sonic emitter that he created and shooting it at the force field, shooting it at the shield that protects Wakanda, using it as an amplifier, creating a wave so vast and so big, it frees all of Wakanda from the grasp of Knull. And so with that, Wakanda has won the battle, at least for today. Wakanda is forever. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Personally, I really did enjoy this. You know, it's always great to see Wakanda really do what is necessary to take on whatever forces are coming upon them. Be it, you know, plant monsters from the Empire event, or giant symbiote venom-like dragons that are literally taking everybody over. Wakanda always answers the call. And that's one thing I have always admired about the writing when it comes to the Black Panther, is that Wakanda, while segregated from the rest of the world, still wants to help the rest of the world, and they start by helping Wakanda first. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have not yet, please do me the favor, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Check out Comic Breakdown and more podcasts available on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts at. And until the next video,